family with better dental care? Well, one of those questions that we always get when we get to the dentist, and one that we always usually try to change the subject or pull the fire alarm over rather than answer, is are you flossing? Or how often are you flossing? Or how much do you floss? Regular thread flossing is something that we don't do enough of, but it's so incredibly important to our dental health. What we're going to do tonight is talk to you about PopSonic's Typhoon Rechargeable Water Flosser with 4 tips. You're going to love this because now what you're doing is you're taking advantage of a rechargeable battery inside, regular tap water, and you're getting in and you're irrigating your gums and getting between your teeth. And what's interesting about this PopSonic, it is 29% more effective than string floss when it comes to plaque removal. Now, we have 3 color choices for you tonight. We have the purple floral, which is in the middle. I've also got this in the white, and I have it in the lavender. Now, you're going to get, I believe, 4 color-coded tips, yes. So they're almost like wine charms. So if you've got 4 people in the family who are using this, they have their own personal flosser. It's like their own personal toothbrush. And then you fill this with regular tap water. When you're ready to recharge it, you simply plug it in again, and you can use it as often as you need to. 3 easy payments on your credit card of $11.94. Let's invite in our special guest. My buddy Megan Murray is joining us live via phone. Meg, how are you?
Hi, David. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. It's good to hear your voice, my friend.
It's great to hear your voice and see you on TV. You are such a joy.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here with us tonight, sweetie. And we've got an amazing item. Now, we've got a little animation that talks to us about the benefits of water flossing.
Yes.
And I'd love for you to narrate for us, if you would.
I would love it, David. So you know what? My father actually said to me a few years ago, he had a water flosser, and he goes, Meg, you're not water flossing. Like, you're stuck in the dark ages. And I was like, what? My father is telling me this? This is not right. And he had actually got a water flosser from his dentist, and I tried it. And PopSonic has now created it, which is fantastic because what you're doing is actually flossing with waterized pressure. So you're not using dental floss, which we all know can be kind of cumbersome. For women and men with dexterity issues, it can be kind of tough to handle floss. It can make your gums bleed. You can't get into all the cracks and crevices.
Right.
With a water flosser, you are using pulverized water that can actually get in everywhere. So the backs of your teeth, the way back molars, areas of the mouth that you physically cannot reach manually, even with regular floss. So that's what you're doing with a water flosser, and PopSonic obviously just makes it super cute and fantastic.
Yeah, I think of so many of us, you know, when we get to the dentist and the dentist asks us that inevitable question, are you flossing? And that's when we pull the fire alarm, change the subject, get into a coughing jag, something.
Totally. We all lie, right? I know. And they all know. All our dentists know. They're like, no, you're not. We know you're lying.
Yeah,
no one likes
exactly.
to floss.
Yeah, I only went to dental school for all those years to be able to look in your mouth and tell whether or not you're flossing.
That's right. That's right. They all know we're lying. That's right.
Yeah.
So what's so great, David, about the water flossing is that it really takes all of the, you know, it's like that whole expression of no pain, no gain. Like there's zero pain with this. I mean, water flossing is just so super simple. We have a water reservoir in the back of this unit that is just perfect for one floss. So it's not super heavy. It's a great sized unit. You're just going to fill it with tap water.
Right.
So
fill it right through there.
That.
There's a little opening right here with a little silicone tab.
You got it. You got it. So it's perfect. You just fill it with tap water and you are ready to go. You have the taps if you want to, you know, share this with family, or if your tips get a little beaten up from using it for several months, you can obviously change it. But what it does is it really creates this pressurized water that then allows you to basically, you're flossing with water. You know, nothing uncomfortable, nothing beating up your gums, and it literally gets everything out of your gums and in between your teeth.
Now, what you have to do is hold this upright, because when you're holding it upright, that's when the pump is able to pump the water out. I'm not able to really demonstrate this on the set here because my glass of water is very full, and when I hold it upright, it splashes. Realize when you're using this at home, you're going to have this in your mouth. Now, I'm not going to do that on the air, but because I'm not over a sink. But you're going to use this, with this in your mouth. When you press the go button, there are different settings. Tell us about that.
Right. So there's different settings. So what I love about this, David, is that PopSonic made this unit perfect for everyone and everyone's type of teeth. So if you have sensitive teeth, if you have hard teeth, if you have crowns, if you have dental work, it doesn't matter. You can actually have a high and a low setting and a pulsing setting. So whatever's comfortable for you. So that's what's great about this flosser. It's really customizable. And like you said, David, you're just going to point this. You're going to keep I'm going to say the end of the unit, you're going to keep it up in the air, and you're literally going to just lean over your sink, and you let that water just graze over your teeth. It's super pleasant. It's almost like a massage on your gums, and it just falls right out of the mouth. And that's how it's flossing your teeth. You're no longer struggling with, that dental floss, which like you and I both agree. We went to the dentist and was like, are you flossing? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, here's me. Yes, sort of. Not as much as I should.
They're like, you are a liar, David Venable. You are a liar.
Well, all that has to happen is the dentist looks in your mouth and said, okay, you want to answer that question again? Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
My dentist is always like, David, don't try to kid me. All right, now, they're like, you sell things on TV. Don't try to sell me on your flossing because there's no sale. No sale. All right, let's talk to you about Purple Floral. In the Purple Floral, I have fewer than 300 left, and that's the most popular. If you want the white, 200 in the white remain, and a few more to go around in this lavender. You will get the 4 tips that go along with this. You charge this up and let it do its job, but remember, it will work when you're holding it upright like this, and you put it in your mouth and you press the button. Turn it upside down and it can't pump the water. You've got to hold it this way so it can pump the water up and into your mouth, and then you spit that into the sink. I remember being a teenager in the 70s, 100 years ago, and I had a flosser because of my braces, right? So this is going to be now this will be perfect for everybody. Hey, Meg, we're all out of time. Thank you so much, Angel, for being here. Stay safe and be well.
Great seeing you, my love.
You too. Take care, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we're going to wrap up our big show tonight. Boy, 2 hours went by in a blink.